Alright, Harry, we covered some good stuff there. Ball striking got a bit more repeatable towards the end. A few of the things that I noticed at the start was the takeaway was a little bit too much on the outside and getting a bit hooded, and it got you into a not so desirable position at the top. So what we worked on was taking it a bit more back on plane with a bit more face rotation, and that got you into a much cleaner arm structure up top, which allowed you to swing down a bit more on plane and less over the top. A few of the other things we worked on was, number one, the ball position. I felt like it was a little bit more back in your stance than it needed to be. Grip was good, alignment was good. One thing during the swing that I noticed was the weight was staying a bit too much on your back foot. So a drill that we did to get rid of that was the step in drill, where you start off with a bit more of a narrower stance, and then right before you get to transition, take that step through, and that'll make it easier for you to get the club a little bit more on the inside on the downswing and swing a bit more out to the right. Was there any questions, or did you feel uncomfortable with any of the changes that we made?
No, I feel like we worked on some good stuff, but it's just about just remembering them. And I like the setup. I feel like the setup was important for me, making sure I'm the right distance away from the ball.
Yeah, that was one of another thing we talked about was you were crowding the ball just a little bit.
Yeah.
So your hands were a bit too close to your thighs going back. So once we created a bit more space, it actually allowed you to kind of drop the club in a little bit on the inside and swing more out to the right to eliminate that fade that you had. So those are all, a lot of the time for me, I try and make as much changes as I can with the setup to set you up for a good swing, because any changes we can make before you actually take the club back, that's what you're going to have the most success with. Because during the swing, because the swing is so fast, it's hard to make changes. Like, the swing is less than a second long, so it can be hard to actually ingrain feelings during the swing. But when we can do as much work possible to get the setup right, that's where you're going to see the most results. The points during the swing, again, just the takeaway, I would do a few swings where you're actually stopping on the takeaway, checking that it's right, and then make a swing and hit the shot from there. And then also just the step drill, come back to that, and that'll help with your weight transfer. But besides that, you're making some good swings, and I think once you work on this, the ball striking is just going to keep tidying up and get more consistent. So that's the aim of the game, really.
Yep, sounds good.
But yeah, keep working away. We'll hit a few more drivers, and that'll be us for the day.
Yep, sounds good. Thank you.